Rated M for mature.
Plasma. A perfect zombie cocktail. Here's everything you need to know before playing Zombie Army 4 Dead War, Blood Count.
Zombie Army 4 Dead War just got bigger. The Blood Count DLC adds a new adventure to stomp through, many more foes to mulch, and a character and some cosmetic flair to play with. It's a unique change of tone for the game, doing its best Bram Stoker impression as you head to this not at all foreboding castle, where they probably test ice cream or something, I don't know, and fend off this not at all nightmarish Bat Creeper thing, which I definitely didn't make an embarrassing noise when I first saw. Definitely not. Remember to show your fangs by subscribing and hitting the notification bell. Now let's sink our teeth into everything you need to know about Blood Count.
Welcome to Transylvania. Okay, no, I won't do my Dracula impression for the rest of this feature, but just know that I really, really want to. Despite the fact that I don't even sound like the Count from Sesame Street. 1 soul for the blood fountain, 2 souls for the blood fountain. Yes, well, as I said, welcome to Transylvania, where we've travelled to continue to throw a spanner or a sniper bullet or 6 in the works of the nefarious Nazi cult who have been constructing something rather special beneath this impressively bat-filled castle. It certainly looks like it belongs to a certain bloodsucker, and there are plenty of ominous crows and undead to make you feel right at home. Not to mention these lovely individuals who act like creepers but look like the big-eared friends of Dracula himself. They might look cute from far away, but up close, they just want to welcome your arteries to Bavaria in the only way they know how.
It's likely that by this point you'll know your way around a legion of reanimated meat soldiers or two, and in fact, this DLC adventure is kind of counting on it. Blood Count gets challenging pretty quickly, Exhibit A here, this blood fountain and its local population, and continues to notch up the intensity until before you know it, you're inside a massive drill, everything's on fire, and oh gosh, there's heavy gunners everywhere you look. There are lulls where you get to take in a bit of the scenery, of course there are, and I'm glad about that because look at this castle. But when the tap turns all the way on and the zombs start flowing, this is one of the toughest encounters in the ZA4 oeuvre. Can I pull off saying oeuvre? No, sure.
While we didn't take the invasion of the world by hordes of Nazi zombies entirely seriously in the main campaign, Blood Count is here to make sure you know exactly which genre you're grinding up giant bats with a buzzsaw through. Brilliant demonic home assistant for a blood machine powering nefarious deeds? Check. Absurdly gargantuan construction covered in swastikas and probably quite function-free spinning blade contraptions. Oh, go on. This is a world of flashing electricity to power awful deeds, kids' cartoon villainy, and oodles of horrific monstrosities armed with buzzsaws. It's like our zombie friends have finally come home for a big B-movie reunion, and instead of hugs there are just endless SMG bullets and exploding vats of blood. Because science. Definitely science.
Who doesn't love a trap? When you see a helping hand from your environment, you take it. And Blood Count has a great line in Environmental Helping Hands. These enormous, bloody, rotating, razor-sharp saw blades big enough to mulch Birmingham, for example. They're not placed here by accident. Stand here when you see this Survive the Ambush update, and you're in for some scenery. That's it, in you go, lads. Good for you, probably. Panzerschreck carrying snipers also get a taste of spinning blade if you pop these trap signs and kick them into gear, which is just so lovely. In conclusion, traps, really, really fun. Keep an eye out for them.
And it's not just a whole bunch of B-movie critters we get to meet for the first time around in Blood Count. say hello to Werner Sauer, a soldier survivor to add to our motley crew of Plan Z battlers. And he's not just a rugged face. Werner has increased divine damage and healing, so he's just a bit useful in the depths of a hell castle of blood monsters. But he isn't so handy around explosions, so maybe keep him away from, well, explodables. As well as our new zombie murderer, Blood Count also includes these very fetching new gas masks. The World War I version makes Carl look like a particularly early Jason Voorhees. World War II comes in 2 versions, German and British, both of which suit Boris down to a T, and, well, the cat version. I'm not going to lie, it felt like the perfect addition to the madness of Transylvania. Are you feline okay, June?
Ow! Stay dead, yes?
So that's everything you need to know about Blood Count before you dive in. I mean, well, if you do dive in, please keep your mouth shut at least, eh? Anyway, let us know what you think in the comments below, drop us a like if you enjoyed watching zombies being ground up into mince, and subscribe to Rebellion for more B-movie capers just like this. Hit that notification bell and you'll never miss another vid.